going on, guys? I hope everybody's doing absolutely fantastic. Just got done pulling a clutch. It is Saturday morning for me, guys. It is 5:06 in the morning. I went to work yesterday around 3 p.m., 2:30 p.m., give or take. Just got home around 4:30 in the morning. I had to stop in here. Always got to stop at the facility, see what's going on, check the humidity, check a couple tubs, see what we got cooking in the facility. And so we had to pull clutch number 21. Filmed some content for Patreon, but I definitely want to film a little bit of content for YouTube also, guys. Pretty happy to get this whole project started, okay? But like I said, clutch number 21 is on the ground. I'll show it to you in a second. Clutch is a big clutch. It's actually a Friday the 13th clutch if you think about it, because I pulled it today, which is the 14th, but it definitely got laid last night sometime. She was actually due on the 10th, so the 13th would make kind of sense, guys. If you remember, I kind of went big into paint, and that's what this video is going to be about. So this video is probably a two-parter. We're just going to film the first part now, talk about this clutch. Then we're going to talk about our future plans with paint and other clips that I will film later on down the road. That being said, guys, I just want to show off this clutch to kickstart this video, all right? I did pair our yellow belly. Look, it's a mess. It's a fucking mess in here, guys. It's trash. Trash island, all right? Here's what it is. We have paired our yellow belly paint boy to quite a few girls this season. We really haven't got all that lucky, all right? He's an absolute stud. At first, he wasn't breeding at the beginning of the season, but now Jesus, looking for females right now. But now he doesn't stop breeding, and he's absolute moose, all right? He's huge. He's like, I don't know, 1,300 grams, something like that. Absolutely beautiful specimen. All right, so we paired him to a few of our clowns. One girl reabsorbed on us. The other ones don't look like they're going to go. I'm very tired. But we did get a clutch today on Friday the 13th, and I want to show that off to you real quick. All right, guys. So this clutch right here, which is clutch number 21 in the books, is actually our yellow belly paint boy bred to just one of our clowns. Kind of want to get that party started, at least start building up some double heads. Obviously, everything here will be either normal double head paint clown or yellow belly double head paint clown. And the goal is, hopefully, we hope that out of these 9 beautiful eggs that we pulled today at 5 o'clock in the morning. Come on, stick them. 9 beautiful eggs that we are hoping that majority of them will be females. That way I can load up our 1065 with as many double head paint clown females as we can and start growing that project up. Obviously, we'd like more codoms on top of them. We had to utilize our clown girls this season for stranger stuff, Pompeii stuff, confusion stuff, Wookiee stuff like that. But later down the road, of course, we're going to try to mix in some more codoms. And in fact, we're going to film more content for this video talking about what we're doing, what the future plans are for our paint project. I don't think that'll be our only clutch that we're going to get from our paint stuff this season. We are anticipating this girl right here, black pastel Mojave, big old girl right there, getting a clutch from her to him. And then right here we have this girl, the worst share in the world, our Orange Dream Fire girl. Hopefully we get a nice single head paint stuff there, but obviously with yellow belly, Orange Dream Fire, then with yellow belly, black pastel Mojave, get that party started. We're anticipating our girl right here, Harlem, okay, who's still in her old bedding, because I'm holding on to the hope that she's going to go. She's sitting about 25, 30 millimeter follicles paired to that yellow belly paint boy. So we'll see what happens. We have some girls reabsorbed that we put to him this season. Not the end of the world, guys, because we have a lot of firepower coming up for our paint project. But clutch number 21's on the ground. Our yellow belly paint to our clown clutch on the ground. Our paint clown project is on the ground. It's underway. All the eggs look beautiful. I candled them. Giant embryos, looking fantastic. Lots of veins. Lots of veins, just like I like it. But at the end of the day, guys, that's our Friday the 13th clutch. I'm exhausted. I'm going to get some sleep. I will film the second part of this video probably today, sometime later, after I sleep. And I will talk about exactly what we're doing in our paint stuff. At the end of the day, guys, breeding ball pythons with a full-time job, you got to get it in when you can get it in. 5 o'clock in the morning, pulling clutch number 21, right after Friday the 13th, right after some overtime with PD, our paint clown shit. We're underway, baby. Now, let's talk about what we'll be doing this upcoming season with the rest of our paint stuff. Stand by. Alrighty, so I think we pulled that clutch. I don't know. Today's October 24th, Tuesday, a Monday night. So I think we pulled that clutch I just showed you guys like 10 days ago. I meant to film this video last week, but as per usual, I procrastinate. With that being said, guys, a lot of stuff going on in here. We have a clutch to cut at the end of the week. Pretty excited about that. That clutch right there is our yellow belly paint to our pastel redhead het clown. No. Our pastel redhead het clown bred to our yellow belly clown. So we'll see what happens with that. We're going to stick to our paint project, what we got on the fucking table here. So you guys already saw that clutch, a nice clown, hopefully a yellow belly and normal double head paint clowns, all right? So what do we got coming down the pipe this season, coming into 2024, what we're going to be doing with paint, okay? First of all, we want to get involved in many other recessives as we can, but we'll talk about that shortly. But right off the rip, guys, we've been growing some stuff up, as you guys have seen. So obviously, well, this season's not done with our paint yet. We have one more clown that should go to him. And then we also have this girl right here who I think is building nicely. Nothing crazy. Pastel, black pastel, Mojave female. Big girl, nice and thick. Not nice at all. Woo, woo, get back in there. So we anticipate getting eggs from her. Oh, come on, honey. Back in there. Go. Back in there. All right, we anticipate getting eggs from her to him. And then also right here, we have a big old Orange Dream Fire Girl. So anticipate getting some nice hits out of that girl as well. We have some other girls that kind of reabsorbed on us, but not a big deal because we'll be utilizing them this season. So this year, 2023, we had that one clutch in the incubator already, as we know. We should have one more clown clutch coming, and possibly those two clutches I just showed you there. Making some nice hits, get some more codoms involved in there. But what do we got going on in 2024 as far as paint? I'm a big believer in paint. Shout out to Sal from Gomez Pythons. He was telling me about paint about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. He had a paint mail, and he actually told me, let's do some joint projects on those high-end clowns you have. And I was like, no, I want to do some stranger stuff. And I wish I had those girls right now, right? It was a possibility of having, like, yellow belly, OODYB, fire, double head clown paint stuff will be ready to breed this season. Had I listened to Sal? So, well, we're here now. So it is what it is. Shout out to Sal, though. Produced some nice paint stuff. He's got a paint female available, a hatchling. He's grown up with a lot of nice paint stuff. So not bad over there. With that being said, going into 2024, what are we going to be doing? So off the rip, guys, this girl did reabsorb for us this past season. Nothing crazy. She's just a het paint girl, okay? We definitely want to get some visual paints on the ground, so we anticipate just utilizing her. Nice and big. She's about 3 years old, 2.5 years old, give or take. She was growing follicles for us. She reabsorbed about 4 or 5 months ago. So we'll be keeping track of her and throwing her to that yellow belly paint boy. All right. Now, up above her, we do have these two girls that are the biggest of the girls I'm growing up. So this girl right here, guys, is a gorgeous Orange Dream Cinnamon het paint. So we'll be pairing our yellow paint to this girl this upcoming season. She's around 1,200 grams now, about 17, 18 months old. We anticipate her being ready to breed for us. We're looking forward to that combo. Next door to her, this girl right here. Oh, shitty shed. That's crazy, guys. My humidity's so high in here. I don't know. I sometimes some of these animals are shedding nicely on this, some aren't. So we gotta keep our eye on that. Right now we're still at 79 degrees and 63% humidity in the room. And the tub I did mist yesterday. So I don't know, man. I gotta soak her a little bit though. Get some of that extra bad shed off of her. With that being said, this girl right here is a cinnamon leopard double het. Not true. Cinnamon leopard het paint girl. Again, a little bit bigger than the girl next door. Both came from DPR up there in Canada. Long story short, she's about 1,300 millimeter follicles. We put our yellow paint boy to her. Now these two right here are from the same person. Mutation Station hooked us up with actually these two girls, these two sisters, and the het paint girl right there. These two, we'll see what happens with them. They're put on size nicely. These are OD het paint girls. They look nice and big. She's about 1,000 grams, and this girl's a little smaller. But if you take a look at this girl compared to that girl, you can kind of see the het influence in this girl right here, right, guys? That was the big deal when it came to paint or Sentinel and why it never really took off. People were unsure if it was a super version of a Codom or recessive. But you can kind of see the het influence in this one much more than that one. But these two girls should be ready to go for us this upcoming season. So we'll see what happens right there with our yellow belly paint guys going to 2024. We got the OD Cinnamon het paint, the City Leopard het paint, 2 OD het paints, and then 1 visual het paint. Now, we do have more girls that could be done could be ready to go. Like this girl right here is put on some nice size, eating really nicely, finely. She's in a smaller tub. She only eats in a small tub. She's about 950 grams. This is a lesser paint girl, but I might utilize her in different projects, i.e. put a nice, powerful male to her, clown male, a.k.a. maybe start getting some stranger involved with the paint project. We'll see what happens with her if she gets up to size. Now, with that OD cinnamon het paint and the city leopard het paint, we had this girl too we bought from DPR. She is vanilla Mojave het paint. She won't be ready to go this season, although we're not overly worried about it. We finally got her on ASF. She's put on some nice size. She's only about 700-800 grams. I don't think she'll be ready to go. She might balloon up maybe towards the end of the season. We'll see what happens. So besides all that, this is also what we'll be doing with our paint project going into 2024. We did pair some of these two pairings last season. They reabsorbed on us, so we're patiently waiting for them to get back up to size. This girl right here is deep in shed, pretty feisty, so I won't get bit on camera. This girl right here, guys, is a pastel clown het pied. So we're going to breed our yellow belly paint to this girl, and we're also going to breed our yellow belly paint to this girl right. Oh, you ball wrapping, Mama Bear. All right, so we're going to have to ultrasound her ASAP, right, guys? She did eat this week. She's bowl wrapping, so that may be a very good sign. She did reabsorb on us about 5 or 6 months ago. This is the pastel clown het hypo, okay, guys? You're definitely going to throw the het paint, the yellow belly paint boy in with this girl. So when it comes to these two girls right here, guys, both our pastel clown het pied and our pastel clown het hypo, what we're going to do is we're going to breed our male to them, our yellow belly paint to them, hopefully, obviously, produce. Maybe some, I like pastel and paint, I'm not going to lie to you. People hate pastel, I get it. You can see there, it kind of browns out the snake a little bit as they get older. But hopefully hit some nice pastel, yellow belly, double head, clown, paint combos. And then also, when it comes to those two, what we're going to do is we're going to utilize Charlie at Gray Rider Reptiles. All right, check my link down below for shed testing. We'll get the whole entire clutch tested for either pied or hypo. That way we can get that party started also, guys. All right, we get that party started, or we can start producing some triple heads. Clown, paint, pied, clown, paint, hypo. Excuse me. Somehow I got a piece of wood in my mouth. Wow. But that is the plan going into 2024 with our paint project, guys, all right? We'll see what happens. He's breeding nicely. I think he's deep in shed. I'll pull him out. He's deep in shed right now. I know that for a fact. Let's see shed. He did not shed. He's deep in shed, so I'll pull him out. Here he is right here, our yellow belly paint boy in the 1065s. I noticed, yes, this is a little small for him. All right, we also have some other males in here around the same size. They're eating great in here, and they're breeding, and they're locking, and they're eating in these smaller tubs. So I'm going to utilize that, keep them in there as long as they're happy, all right? So in my book, if you're a 1,000-gram male, and you're locking with 2 girls per week, and you're eating, and you're in a 1065, I'm going to keep you in there, okay? You seem happy. Happy snake breeds, and fucks. So long story short, guys, that's what we got going on with our paint stuff going into this season on 2024. As we pair these girls, hopefully we'll have some more clutch on the ground from our paint boy, growing up some double het clown paint stuff, and growing up some other het paint stuff. I think paint is gorgeous. Again, shout out to Sal. She'll listen to you, bud. So going into 2024, should be a nice painted season. Looking forward to hitting our first visual paints. Hopefully some nice combos, all right, guys? You know I love my ODYB combos. That being said, guys, that's already all I got. We are flirting with this, though, to be honest with you. We have these 2 red striped double het clown pieds right here that are growing up nicely from Red Line Pythons over in Cali, Mike Stanley. We might utilize one in our clown pied project. The other one I may throw to our yellow belly paint boy. Yellow belly and red stripe look phenomenal together. And I would love to get some het paints that a posset clown, posset pied. And you guessed it, send them all out for shed testing. Keep the triple heads. Hopefully some nice yellow belly, red stripe, triple head paint clown pies. We'll see what happens though, right, guys? That is the plan now. Moving into the future, this video should be for Wednesday for you guys. We should have an egg cutting video on Saturday for you. If not, we have some pickups that I want to show off to you guys. We'll show them off, I guess maybe Saturday if we don't have a nice egg cutting video. We'll let you know what we're doing with them. We got to stop by Matt's house before he goes away on us and pick up some animals. And then we should be done for the season picking shit up, all right? No more. Enough's enough. That's all I got, guys. It is, what time is it? It is midnight, 23 hours, all right? Tuesday, the 24th. Never ends here, Blue Line Morphs. Good thing about breeding snakes. You can get in here anytime you want, okay? They don't clock in. They don't got banker's hours like firefighters. Other than that, though, guys, I got nothing else. All right? I got to go back to my phone now, try to figure out where this footage is going to be pulling that clutch. string this thing together, yelled at by Michelle, and go to bed and get up and start all over again in the morning, right? All right, be a bit of pirate's flight for me. All right, guys, listen, I appreciate you guys watching. Diesel, anything? Shelby? Hey, shedtesting.com. Check out our Patreon. Exclusive details and discounts. Be safe. Watch your six, guys.